Hello everyone, Justin here, and today we're going to be drawing this sketchy style motorcycle, and I plan on making this more sketchy, so I started right off from the beginning with the pen. If you wanted this to be more accurate, of course you want to start probably with a pencil. And here I'm just blocking in the basic shapes first. I generally start with the bigger shapes first and then relate all the other parts of the drawing, the motorcycle, to that initial shape. So here I'm marking the tires, and definitely with a sketch type drawing, accuracy isn't particularly important, and definitely you don't worry about all the minutia, the minor details. A lot of it you can kind of just convey with a few lines, and the mind will take over. What we're trying to do is just convey the general idea of the motorcycle, the basic shapes, and a few lines will do that. I'm using a Micron pen here. Use whatever pen you want, and for the most part I'm just using this one particular thickness. I believe it's a 01. And once I'm happy with the basic shapes as I roughly drew it in, I start finalizing and maybe pushing harder on the pen, although that doesn't make a huge difference as far as the thickness, but maybe going over it a couple, 3 times will make it thicker. Just to darken the tires much more quickly, I switch over to a Sharpie marker. And again, I'm not trying to make it perfectly round. If you wanted to do that, you could use stencils or something like that, a compass. Anyway, going on, I try to focus on the parts that are in front of the parts that are behind, because you can always go back and add the other details later. Just to get some midtones, I do use some hatch lines as well as crosshatched to add more of a gradient as I want. And I'm not being very strict with my hatching either. Again, this is more sketchy, so I'm not trying to focus on making them particularly uniform. But you'll find your style the more you draw, and whatever pleases you the most. So here again, look at the springs. If you look at an actual photograph of a motorcycle with the springs and the suspension pieces, there's quite a lot of detail there, but here I'm just suggesting the suspension, and like I said, the mind takes over. All right, so I'm gonna go back here with the tire and make it actually a bit bigger, like right here, because I wanted to show some midtones here for the outer part of the tire, especially the upper parts where it would be lighter, and then the rest of the tire would be in shadow, so it's all black. I also add some dark spots with the Sharpie marker in the darkest shadow areas. So as a final phase to this drawing, I go ahead and do some thicker outlines with the Sharpie, and this just sets it off better. I always try to put something that the motorcycle or the object is resting on, just so it doesn't float. So here I suggest the ground. So anyway, this was just a quick sketch. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.